No kérem szépen, az a nagy büdös helyzet, hogy Sánkhájban vagyunk. Szóval így jártunk. No, akkor indítsuk is egy continuval, és akkor szervusztok, sziasztok! Itt esti közvetítésben és következő epizóddal a helyzet bonyolódik. Lassan egyre kevésbé szerintem követhető, de ennek ellenére szerintem rohadtul szórakoztató játékkal van dolgunk. Nagyon cuki, hogy azt ott el lehet mozgatni. De igazán azt most minek mozgatnánk, ugye? Mert hogy a térkép az úgy néz ki, kukkantunk, hogy onnan jövünk irányból. Hoppá. Azt, hogy most erre jön. Itt lazáskodik. Az a jazz kell, és nem kéne, hogy észrevegyen. És így gyorsan ide behúzzuk. Na, ez itt most egész jó lett. És akkor az egy ilyen terület. Ott viszont van valami robot odakint, ahogy én azt ott úgy elnézem, vagy egy ágyú, és azt lehet, hogy valahol le kéne állítani, úgyhogy megkeressük, hogy hol. Ez nem a legjobb kezdet volt a hackeléshez, rögtön lebuktunk. Ami azért 15%-os valószínűségnél elég gáz szerintem. Na, próbálkozunk már valamit.
Access grant.
Jó, hát akkor egy ki. Teljes normál. Hopp. Fölfelé nem sikerült, de bejutottunk legalább. Egy kis XP-t kaptunk, azt jól van. Végül is az is valami, ez semminél több. Nézzünk el erre. No. Oh. Mindkét irányba jönnek. Ajaj. Ajaj. Most azért vitatkoznék ezzel, de nagyon. Hogy ez most mennyire volt látható.
Hiding over there? Hello? If anyone is hiding here, you better come out.
Sounds like you're chasing after ghosts again.
Ha már lebuktunk.
Hostile in the area! Moving to attack! Die! Ready! Hostile on the run!
Olyan.
I've got you now. Don't move, asshole! Intruder!
Érzem jobb.
It's intruder! Intruder!
És hátrált. Elhátrált, ami számunkra nem új és olyan magasságok, hogy próbálkoznak. Ez shotgun-os a veszélyes. Mindig a shotgun-os a veszélyes. Az anyád!
Hostile on the run! Moving to attack! Intruder!
Mindig van egy ilyen bátor. Órul is járt. De szerencsére ő volt a shotgunnal megáldott. Mert a géppicsisok jobbak. Olyan értelemben, hogy több esélyünk van ellenük. Figyeld, az ott szépen befedez. De hát elég lassan fedez a csávó. mellettről lövöldöznek, de hát azok nagyon messze vannak. Azokkal még kerülő utakon, illetve autós közlekedéssel. Megvárjuk, hogy fölnő a HP. Aha.
Hostile on the run! Fire! Lost visual! Open wide!
Na gyere le, ha mersz!
Come out, you bastard! Stay down! Over here, boy! You should have run! I've got you now. Lost the target.
Hoppá! Az nem volt kedves. Hát majd szűkösebb esetekre.
Lost him.
Ó, viszont közben
Stay down.
nem volt, hogy pattanj föl. Sem mondta senki, hogy jöjjön ide.
Gotta reload. Direct hit.
És tényleg olyan viccesnek kell gondolja a helyzetet?
Gotta reload.
Szerintem én állok jobban.
End of the line. You won't get far.
De persze lehet, hogy ez csak az én privát magánvéleményem, hogy ki áll jobban adott szituban. Végül is. Nézhetünk erre is. Nézzük a túloldalról. Itt meg van ijedve a néni. Vagy bácsi. Az inkább néni. Jó, hát lát a kamera, és akkor mi van? Most az minket nem zavar.
Access granted.
Ezt kikapcsoltuk. Ja, itt jöttünk be. Eric, ne
Please, I'm just a
remegjél, ne
scientist. You don't need
remegjél.
that weapon.
Dr. Koss, I'm here to get you out.
Jensen? From Sarif? But
Igen,
were
igen,
told we'd
igen,
been-
from Sarif.
written off.
Not exactly.
Listen, Jensen. They forced me to work for them. I didn't want to create the new biochip, especially since it was based on Sarif's research, but they didn't give me a choice.
No one doubts your loyalty, Dr. Koss. Do you know what they plan to do with this new biochip?
I'm not sure. They said something about having Tai Young Medical produce it and distribute it through Lim, but I can't be sure.
I know the others are here, but what about Dr. Reed? I'm not picking up her GPL signal.
She's in the inner sanctum. It's heavily guarded. You won't be able to reach her.
Unless I get the guards out of there first. What are the emergency protocols in case of an accident in the labs?
You want me to stage an accident? I don't know. Besides, I doubt I could cause enough of a distraction in this small lab.
But if two other labs experience similar accidents simultaneously, say Covens and Faraday's,
Isn't that a little risky? Besides, how will we coordinate these accidents? It's impossible.
maybe not. But it's that or staying here and eventually ending up like Dr. Sevchenko.
They killed him, didn't they? He kept provoking them, coming up with these wild escape plans. They try to keep us apart as much as possible now. All right, Mr. Jensen. I'm with you. What's our next move?
I'll have to contact the others first. But we have another problem. I'm sure they're tracking your GPL implants.
We may be able to help you with that. Dr. Shevchenko was working on a virus program to disable their security protocols. GPL trackers, jammers, everything. I'm sure Nia or Declan could tell you more about it.
Dr. Koss, the bioship you mentioned was based on Sarif studies?
Yes, I believe so. At first I thought it was merely convergent research, but I've worked with Dr. Reed long enough to recognize her handiwork. Besides, I had been working on
Nem, nagy
something
bajok
similar
lesznek,
back
itt
in
vannak
Detroit.
ezek a
And your
biocsipek.
knowledge of it made you invaluable here.
Kérdés
At
csak az,
least
hogy
to a certain extent,
benne
it probably helped us all stay alive. But now with Dr. Shevchenko, I guess we've all become expendable. Except for Dr. Reed, I suppose.
Why do you say that?
It's more of a general feeling, I guess. Back in Detroit, we all realized that we were on the verge of something groundbreaking. And here, well, everyone seems to view her research as crucial in some way.
That might explain why she's being held in a secured area.
Possibly. I'm just glad we're going home. It's kind of hard to believe.
I haven't been able to locate Dr. Colvin yet. Any idea where she might be?
Yes, I think. For a while, Nia used to work on this floor, but she can be rather headstrong. And I think the guards were afraid she'd try to talk to me. They moved her to a more isolated lab on the second floor of the building. I'm sure it's locked, though. So you'll have to find another way in.
Declan, right. Dr. Cost, do you have any idea where they're keeping him?
I might. I overheard some of the guards. I think he might be working in the basement of the biomech labs. But I'm not sure.
Remélhetőleg az X-eink megvannak hozzájuk.
For now, just sit tight and wait for the signal. It'll feel like a vibration coming from your GPL. I'll contact Colvin and Faraday.
I will, Mr. Jensen, but hurry!
Oké, 3-ból, tehát az egyik meg lett találva. Szép magyarosan fejezzük ki magunkat. Na, fussunk. Egy szinten lejjebb. Ezek erre felé lesznek. Ott a túloldalt. Elnyomtunk. Na. Törő hadműveletet megkezdjük. És akkor az adott izék mehet, és végül a végső feltörő. Pillanatban persze észrevett minket a aha, ez az előző szintre való lift, amit ügyesen eltorlaszoltak. Neki fasz a gyerek. Most már ilyet is tudunk. És ez ugyanoda vezet. Csak itt falat törtünk, a másiknál meg... A másiknál meg... Képesek voltunk meghekkelni a rendszert. De így... Van, aki brutálisan nyomja, valaki meg menő. Mi meg tudjuk tehát menőn.
Access granted.
Föl fog menni addigra. Oda is be lehet törni. Mondom, oda. Össze. No.
Access granted.
Ó, itt vagyok, szia. Remex.
Get the hell out!
mondja.
This lab is off limits to you people.
Nice to see you too, Dr.
De
Goldman.
ahhoz képest, hogy hölgyre meg milyen nagy a szája.
I know you. You were Seraph's security guy. Way to protect our asses.
Hey, check the attitude, Doc. I nearly died trying to save you.
Oh, and now you're here to take me back. Well, maybe I don't want to go. Maybe I've got more here than I ever had at Seraph.
Would Vasily Savchenko agree with that? They executed him and dumped his body in a ditch.
That's not true.
Believe it. Unless these murderers have you so brainwashed, you don't mind building their toys.
It wasn't a toy. It was a software upgrade that limits functionalities in a biochip. They told me it was for crowd control. Is Vasily really dead? You saw the body?
What was left of it?
Oh my god. I should have listened to him.
Dr. Colvin, I need to free Megan Reed and get everyone else out of here. It means causing simultaneous accidents in 3 labs.
Declan and Eric. Of course. Interesting idea, Mr. Jensen. Ambitious, but risky. The timing will be critical.
I'll coordinate the attack. But you understand that this could all backfire.
I'm no shrinking violet, Mr. Jensen, but there may be another issue.
The GPL tracker, I know. I also know about the virus Dr. Savchenko developed. The one meant to interfere with their security.
One step ahead. Just like Vasily. It's a good plan. However, I don't have the virus program. Perhaps you should check with Declan or Eric.
Dr. Colvin, I need to know I can trust you. You seemed pretty happy to be here until I told you about Dr. Savchenko.
It's been 6 months, Mr. Jensen. Not long for you, perhaps, but how long can a person live in constant fear? Once they took us out of isolation, it just seemed easier to concentrate on the work.
Did all of you feel that way?
Vasily didn't. Maybe not Declan either, but the work we do here, the discussions, and the theories. I thought Seraph's projects were far-reaching, but the experiments I've seen going on here, it's the kind of stuff DARPA dreams up every day.
Only without governmental oversight keeping you in line.
I suppose I'm just a typical scientist to you, right, Mr. Jensen? Blindly pushing boundaries? No care for who's footing the bill or how our discoveries get made?
We all have to live with ourselves at the end of the day, Dr. Colvin.
You're right, of course. But were things so different in Detroit? We all know where those Seraph contracts came from, don't we? You asked me if you could trust me. You can. But you better get on with this.
Dr. Faraday doesn't seem to be working in this building. Any idea where he is?
I think he's in the biomech lab next door. But you don't have to go outside to reach him. There's a skywalk that connects the 2 buildings. Maybe you can use it.
I will. In the meantime, stay tuned for the signal. You'll feel a vibration in your GPL. That'll be the time to set off the distraction.
I'll be ready. And I'm sorry about what I said.
Persze utólag. Sajnálatot, hogy nem nyomtunk be egyet. Gyors mentés, és utána újra megpróbálunk betörni, ez 4-es szintű, úgyhogy persze, hogyha 2 próbálkozásunk marad, mondjuk ez volt jelszó.
Access granted.
Most nézzük meg ide lent. Itt hagyjunk hátra. Hiszen... ugye itt vettünk be errefelé. Ezt a részt kipucoltuk, de ez itt totál üres. Utálkodunk. Hát ha már tudunk brutálkodni. Így is bejuthattunk volna a nénihez. A vicces egyébként utána felfedezni ezeket az utakat. Szép csöndben kiérkeztünk. Na, a kis huncut. Kíváncsi vagyok, mi van arra fölfele.
Access granted.
Mit kezdjünk? Sniper-ösör. 3-as szintű, úgyhogy ezt szépen ki fogjuk tudni kódolni szerintem.
Access granted.
Ez erre az egyetlen egyre vonatkozott, amelyik itt van. Ráadásul bezárva. Mármint arra a robotra. Úgyhogy akkor ez itt is fog maradni. Jó, erre még nem tudunk tovább menni. Puty és eltűnt. Ez egy pár hulló, úgy nézem.
Access granted.
Extrémen gyötrik, vagy csak alukál, közben sír. Nincsenek túl jól páciensek, mert ha ezek páciensek, én ez így ilyen alaksori dologra nem vennék mérget.
Adam Jensen? Good grief, lad. What the blazes happened to you?
I made the mistake of surviving. I'm here to get you out, Dr. Faraday.
I told Vasily that Seraph wouldn't stop looking.
Sevchenko's dead, Dr. Faraday. I'm sorry.
I figured as much. One day he was just gone, and they wouldn't say why. We were all afraid, so we just kept to the work. They forced me to create a signal pattern that could broadcast software upgrades directly into a person's implanted circuitry.
Upgrades? That do what?
Whatever instructions have been encoded into them. They said it was to improve efficiency at clinics, but that wouldn't be the only application. Far from it.
I see. Dr. Faraday, we need to free Megan from the isolation zone. I've got a plan to distract the guards. 3 lab accidents.
I like your style, son. And it just might work if you can get Nia and Eric to agree. But timing them to occur at once, that will be the trick.
I'll worry about the timing. For now, sit tight and wait for my signal.
There's one thing you're forgetting, lad. They can track our ground signals.
I know. But I'm hoping you might have the solution to that problem. Sevchenko's viral program.
Of course! I shouldn't have underestimated you. Vasily gave it to me before he disappeared. Here you are. Upload it onto the central security computer. It will scramble their scanners. I would have done it myself, but I'm just a scientist.
Don't sell yourself short, Doc. Any idea who's behind this, Doc? The kidnapping, the facility?
Not really. Remarkable considering I've been here 6 months. You would have thought someone would let something slip. But if it doesn't have to do with the research, you don't get a word out of them.
Sounds like the guards are well trained. But what kind of threats were needed to stop the other researchers from talking?
Well, there were threats early on just to get us to work. Of course, Vasily saw right through that. Kept saying they needed us. I suppose in his case, the risk outstripped the return at some point. Damn them.
Dr. Sevchenko probably knew the risks and accepted them.
That he did. Go on, lad. Let's put this plan of yours into action. It's time to teach these wankers a lesson.
Tell me, where do I find this security terminal?
Vasily told me there's a tunnel leading to it, near the back of the compound, I believe. But I'm afraid you'll have to explore a bit to be sure.
Once I upload the virus, it'll be time to act. I'll signal you. A vibration in your GPL. Be ready.
Understood, lad. But do be careful.
Jaj, most menjünk el ugyanoda. Az jó, mert hogy ott már jártunk. Csak úgy mellékesen mondom. De most más úton megyünk, akkor visszafele. Úgy, ahol még nem voltunk. Jó, megnézzük ezt az emelet részt is. Még vannak katonák.
Access granted.
Jól van. Szóval majd lehet vezetni a másik szobába.
About sounds coming from the morgue?
Inket meg mentésre fog kényszeríteni.
Sounds? If this is gonna be some kind of ghost story, you can save your breath, Lieutenant.
Szekrényen keresztül. Föltörtelünk mindent, azon nem múlik.
Access granted. Access granted.
Azt a hülyét. Ennyire ne vegye észre. Itt vagyunk. De hát ők tudják. Ott kint még van néhány renitens csávó, akit el kéne intézni.
Access granted.
Someone hiding up. Get out! The area! Got him in sight. Hit him down! Stop running!
Üsd már le! Aj, Istenem! Ennyit hibázni.
Access granted.
Got a possible visual. Hello? Over there! Hold it! I see you!
Ó, basszus, 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 basszus.
Access granted.
Hogy ne kelljen még egyszer, jó? Csak hogy ne kelljen még egyszer.
I need cover!
De ez így nem jó. Sokan vannak ezen az udvarrészen. És ráadásul ott vannak a nagy pisztolyosok. Azokat nem kellene. Pisztolyosok. Gépágyúsok.
Hostile in the area!
Azt honnan kell üteni? Ja, biztos fölkeltettél az egyik. Vagy... Hoppá.
I need a visual! Acquiring target! Red kit!
De miért nem vonultál ott basszus fedezékbe, átcsorogsz ott fönn, mint egy... Pedig olyan jók voltunk.
I heard that. Come out.
One of our guys is down. I think he's alive. Make a sweep.
Cover me! Oscar Mike! Rush him!
Nem fogjuk még egyszer elrontani. Apró butaságokkal. Jó, hát alapvetően tudom, hogy nem volt ezt most, amit most csinálunk, ez nem kellett volna.
Moving to attack! Lost visual shit!
Ahogy itt ketten vagytok, cukikák. Jó, ez azért el volt nyújtva. hova jöttél? Na mindegy. Nekem csak jöttél, tehát nem azért. Melyiket kell? Ezt kell. Ja, hogy éppen így most 2 van. De szeretlek, de szeretlek. Az marad akkor ez a sorrend. Jó, nem lettünk felfedezve. Szokj vagy.
Access grant.
És valószínűleg ezt kapcsolja ki. Aha, a robotot. Meg egy kamerát. Azt a hátsó robotka, ez a... Aha, jó. És akkor most mindenkit elintéztünk. Nekem az az érzésem itt az udvaron. Az udvaron is, úgyhogy igazán futhatunk erre. Ezt a robotot is leállítottuk. És ott lesz a számítógép. Na, ügyesek voltunk. Összességében csak összehoztuk. Ó, hát akkor uploadoljuk.
Pritchard, are you still tracking the scientists?
Of course.
Simulate feedback along that route. Make it strong enough to vibrate their implants. They have to feel it.
A signal, eh? Not bad, Jensen. I'm sending it now.
Maradjunk ennyiben. Akkor rájuk uszíthattam volna, de akkor nem én kapom az X-mit, ugye? Erről nem szabad elfeledkezni. Azok most kifutottak. Mi meg mehetünk tovább. Pisztoly és... Tele vagyunk egyébként. Akkor itt megyünk le. Közeledik a még kb. 10 percünket. Itt. Jaj. Játszozni. Kaszkin.
Your tenacity, Adam Jensen, is really quite irritating. We'd like you to stop now.
I'm afraid I can't, Sal. You see, I figured it out. I know what you and your conspiracy buddies are planning.
Do you? How clever.
A new biochip. A software upgrade that limits what augmentations can do. You're creating a kill switch. You kidnapped Megan Reed's team to do it, and you're seizing control of the market to ensure it gets distributed. All because you're afraid of people like me. Augmented people, with the power to resist you.
No one's afraid of you, Mr. Jensen. All your blundering around and childish interference hasn't stopped a thing. Tell me, have you been to a limb clinic lately? Oh, yes, Mr. Jensen. You figured out our plans, but not soon enough. Dispose of him, Namir. And this time do it right.
Was hart.
You should have stayed dead, Jensen.
Was hart. Was hart.
I underestimated you, Jensen. Tracked me all the way here. Finally, now she can see.
Anyád, merre vagy? Azt ki nem is láttuk.
This is as far as you go. This has been a long time. You should have died the first time. Look at you, jumping in shadows like a scared child. But even I have orders to follow. And you're so stubborn. You should have given up this chase long ago.
Tudtad volna eltalálni? Ajjaj, de pohanyák.
I underestimated you, Jensen. You should have given up this chase long ago. This is as far as you go. Only one of us will leave here.
Nem leszünk így jobb a héka-méka.
I knew you would show up here. Will you lose your nerve? Jensen? Now that the end is near?
Bajban vagyunk. Ez egy elég durva ellenfélnek tűnik. Mivel lehet ezt kombinálni? Jaj, várj, ez csak mine template. Azok nem mezék. Hát így helyes spóroltunk. De igazán...
You have no idea what it is you're chasing. This has been a long time coming. You should have died the first time we met. I knew you'd show up eventually. So predictable. To be honest, I thought I killed you the first. I know that. That should be able to live. You lost a good man. I should have. You lose your nerve, Jensen, now that the end is near. She's lost to you, my friend.
Szerintem most egy párszor azért sikerült meglőnöm.
Right over here, my friend. Come get me. Track me all the way here, finding me now. What did you do?
Na!
You have no idea what it is you're chasing, do you? So stubborn. You should have given up this chase long ago. Died the first time. But even I have orders to follow. You are off limits. Look at you, jumping at shadows like a scared child. How can a man
Hoppá!
lost?
Igen, ez így most éppen befürödtünk, de talán haladgatunk azért.
Look at you, jumping in shadows like a scared child.
És éppen nem látunk semmit. Ez így is lehet.
I thought you would be more formidable than this. You're a fool! There's nothing here for you.
Túlról a kis fickó. Where are you?
To be honest, I thought I killed you the first time. Behind Behind you, Jensen! How can a man be so clueless? Will you lose your nerve, Jensen? Now that the end is near?
Merre vagy?
That business in Detroit.
Ez most nem volt jó.
It should have been there.
Volt jó, nem volt jó, nem volt jó. Közel állunk.
So stubborn. Should have given up this chase long ago. Look at you, jumping at
Kéne beszélni.
Lost a good man. I should have taken a hand after that. Right away here, my friend. Come get me. Track me all the way here. Finding me now should be simple. Will you lose your nerve, Jensen? Now that the end is near? But even do you realize how hopeless this is? You!
Oj.
Behind you, Jensen! How can a man be so lost? Look at you, jumping at shadows like a scared child. It took losing Yelena, but you have their attention now. And mine.
Ó, hogy az az anyádat.
Do you realize how hopeless this is? You will not leave here. That business in Detroit with Barrett, it should have ended there. So stubborn. You should have given up this chase long ago.
Na gyere.
But even I have orders to follow. And you off limits. Track me all the way here. Finding me now should be simple.
Az isteni! Nem elkapott. Hát, hogy többször akkor is menteni kellene közben, mi?
Do you realize how hopeless this is? You took losing Yelena, but you have their attention now. And mine. Right over here, my come get it. But even I have orders to follow, and you are off limits.
És erre gyújtunk.
So stubborn. You should have given up this chase long ago. Look at you, jumping at shadows. So stubborn. Chase long ago. She's lost to you, my friend. Excellent. Track me all the way here. Finding me now should be simple. Will you lose your nerve, Jensen? Now that I thought you would be more formidable than this. Look at you, jumping in shadows like a scared child. To be honest, I thought right over here. Come get me. You have no idea what it is you're chasing, do you? Do you realize how hopeless this is? You
Nem látunk.
But even I have orders to follow, and you are off limits.
Várjál. Most talán lőttünk már bele annyit.
Died the first time. Behind you, Jensen. Even when I heard that you lived, I didn't chance. So stubborn. You should have given up this chase long ago. It took those...
Jó. Ez itt most elkapott. Az baj, nincs gránátok. Ez mi nagyon csak ezek, hogy vakítos szar.
Behind you, Jensen.
Azon kívül. Csak az ember. Ami azért annyira nem basztatja őt meg. Jobban járunk, amikor így átugrál. Megmondom őszintén.
This is as far as you go. Look at you, jumping it. Do you realize how hopeless this is? You will not leave here. Behind you, Jensen.
Nem is vagyok magad. Gyere csak át.
You have no idea what it is you're chasing.
Egyszer-kétszer most talán belezárhatom.
Formidable than this.
Na gyere, gyere. Volt egy kitnyögése.
It's been a long time coming. You should have died the first time. It took losing Yelena, but you have their attention now. And will you lose your nerve, Jensen, now that the end is near? Like a blind man, you stand right over here. Come here. So stubborn. You should have given up this chase long ago. How does it feel, Jensen, knowing you'll die without finding the... Track me all the way here. Finding me now should be simple. Look at you, jumping at shadows like
Nem.
a scared child.
Megint megúsztunk egy pár menetet. Igazán, ugye ennek a könyvének föl lett tolva tűzereje, azért próbálkozunk ezzel.
Us to you, my friend. Do you realize how hopeless this is? You will not leave here. How can I be so lost behind you,
Ha
Jensen?
célozzunk, persze tudni kellene.
I thought you would be more formidable than this. That business. You should have died.
Nincsen robbanó gránátunk. Nincsen robbanó gránátunk, és ez most nehezít.
Do you realize how
Ez most
hopeless this
szerintem igen sokban nehezít.
Like a blind man, you stumble on. Oh no! Look at you, jumping at shadows like a scared child.
Jó, szívedhatsz, próbálkozhatsz.
I'm right over here, my friend.
csillapító gránátjaiddal?
So stubborn. You should have given up this chase long ago. Behind you, Jensen. How does it feel, Jensen, knowing you'll die without finding the truth?
Hoppá! Hoppá! Na! Jól van! Nagy pisztolyal. Jó, hát pár mentéssel közben, de egy pisztolyal összességben.
Not until you tell me where Megan is.
You've lost her, Jensen. Men like us, we never get back the things we love.
Na, a rossz fickó, aki az elején előtt, az most megkapta magáét. Így. És akkor nagyjából így most megállunk, és innen fogjuk folytatni, mert holnap dolgozni kell menni. Jaj, de ügyesek voltunk, úgyhogy ennek most örülünk. Sziasztok, találkozunk. Remélhetőleg holnap.